Do you want me to read you a story?
Oh, that'd be great.
Well, it's about the 8 high schoolers. Get it?
What do you mean?
High, like addicted and... Okay, never mind. Anyways, the 8 high schoolers struggled with addiction.
Addiction? What's addiction?
Well, dictionary-wise, it is the compulsive need for and use of a habit-forming substance, such as drugs or alcohol. And though this may be true, in one way or another, this definition reinforces the fact that our society has put limits on how we define addiction. We need to realize that being high or getting drunk aren't the only ways one can be addicted.
There are so much more aspects in our lives that are affected and ruined by this compulsive behavior. Even now, as teenagers and students, whether we realize it or not, addiction is affecting each and every single one of our lives, especially in school.
You can bet there's nothing but net when I am in the zone and on a roll. I've got games, internet, I don't need any friends, 'cause I can live my life on my own.
Everybody gather around.
As long as I don't go outside, I won't get addicted to drugs or alcohol, right guys?
Dude, you should go out sometime. Hang out with some real friends.
None of the sound.
Wait, I'm not bad influence, right?
No, 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 no. No to addictions, no. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't drink, smoke, and get high, no. No to addictions, no. Look at me and what do you see? Intelligence beyond compare. I don't wanna eat.
I'm craving the sweets.
My stomach hurts, but I don't care. Oh, then nothing way down here.
Work hard, play harder. You only live once,
What? That's silly. You need to study for your grades.
Not another piece.
There's nothing wrong with that, right?
No, 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 no. No to addictions, no. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't drink, smoke, and get high, no. No to addictions, no. Look at us, we're all so in love. Yeah, we're everybody's on TV. I wish someone would care, but I'm always there. Our relationship is all I need. Speak your mind and you'll be heard.
I'm not a bad person. I don't like drugs or alcohol. Why doesn't anyone like me?
Theo, we're in high school. We don't have any time for that at all.
Yeah, but
Not another word.
I wish someone would like me.
Whatever. No, 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 no. No to addictions, no. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't drink, smoke, and get high, no. No to addictions, no. No to addictions, no. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't drink, smoke, and get high, no. No to addictions, no.
Is that all that you think? That it's all drugs and drinks? 'Cause I just gotta say that you're also for me. Something is
Something's not right.
really wrong. And we gotta make them realize they're wrong. We can do this, okay?
Stick with what you know.
We believe this is right.
Hey, I gotta go.
Keep just going, what's the sound?
Keep your voice down low. Not another beat, not another word, not another sound.
Everybody quiet! Hey, look, there are jokes here. You wanna try some?
Yeah, this seems like a good one. Was your dad in the Air Force?
Why?
Cause you the bomb. Here, another one. Whoa, was that an earthquake? Or did you just rock my world?
Sunday, 8:30 p.m. This is Charles. He grew up not being surrounded by much people. He's had trouble being social all his life. In fear of rejection, he began to indulge himself in video games and social media, where pretending to be someone you're not isn't that hard. He surrounds himself with people who do not need much communication. These are his friends.
Dude, come on, floor! Where are you going? What are you doing? Come on, get your controller! Oh my god, third floor! I told you to guard it, what are you doing? What no load? Reload! Friends, where are you?
Wait, I got one.
What are you doing?
Hello?
Defend! I told you to get the gun! Where's the ammo? Where's my ammo?
Oh, yeah,
What?
Gotta go, my
Let's go.
mom's calling me.
Fine, whatever. Friends, come on! You're so slow! Raphael, I told you second floor!
Yeah.
Third floor!
Hey,
Basement!
okay.
Come on!
Yes.
Charles,
Dude, you're falling behind! I told you to go the other way!
I forgot to wash the dishes.
You should what?
Oh yeah, I forgot to wash the dishes. I have to go now.
Fine, leave, it's fine. Raphael, come on, last way, push! You're so slow! Why you're all the way back there? I told you we're gonna go to the next checkpoint! Come on! Where are you? You're so far! What?
It's getting late. I have to go,
No.
man.
What?
Bye, dude.
It's so early, what do you mean?
I have to go, man.
Fine, whatever. Play by myself.
(8:45 p.m.)
9 p.m.
10 p.m. Charles, why are you still up? Go to bed already.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes, almost done. Don't worry.
12 a.m.
1 a.m.
2 a.m.
Well, you know what? I think it's kind of late. I'll go to sleep. What? What's that? What? Noreen! Oh my gosh, I forgot to help her with the project! You know, wait. You know what? It's fine. She's smart. She can do it by herself. She doesn't need me. She doesn't need me. It's a deadline. Tomorrow. What are all these assignments? I didn't do any of these, did I? No, I didn't! Oh, it's fine. I'll make an excuse to my teacher. Something, I don't know. I'm good at this. Tomorrow. Family dinner. Oh no, you know what? No. Okay, I'll make an excuse to my parents, going to a friend's house to do a project. There, that's a good idea, right? Right? You know, I don't care anymore, I'm so tired.
The problem is, because he's addicted to keeping himself away from the way important aspects of his life.
Hey Marcus,
Yeah?
let's commit the perfect crime. I'll steal your heart and you'll steal mine.
Hey Kiefer, are you tired?
Why?
From running through my mind all day?
Do you work at Starbucks? Because I like you a latte. School, Monday, 7:40 a.m.
This is Justin. Growing up, he was never acknowledged for his achievements and was rarely shown appreciation. Thus, he would always feel the pain of ruthlessness. In fear of experiencing those feelings, he likes to make himself seem powerful, achieving this by surrounding himself with people who idolize him. These are his friends.
Hey, yo, Justin. What's
Hey,
good, bro?
God! What's up, sis?
What's up, bro?
What's up, Grant?
Alright, guys. I want to show you something. Boom! I got a new phone.
Dude, that looks dope.
Oh, good, right? It's a one-of-a-kind cell phone. It's shockproof. It has a 12-megapixel front and back camera. Isn't that amazing?
Alexis, your phone's nice and all, but it lacks something.
What is it like, man?
A picture of us.
Oh, that's right. It's in the picture right So guys, got any plans this weekend?
Actually, I'm planning a party this Friday, so I want you guys to spread the word. It's gonna be a lot of girls,
I like that.
a lot of fun, and a lot of food.
I guess you get back to class. All right. So is everybody here? Yeah! Come on guys, louder! Yeah! Alright guys, first things I want to say, there's gonna be a party! Friday, Friday, gonna get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, weekend. Friday, Friday, gonna get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Party and party and hey! Party and party and yeah! Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Alright guys, it's gonna be a party this weekend. Justin's house, 9 p.m. It's gonna be a lot of fun, right Grant? Yeah man. Gonna be a lot of food. My favorite. Food? Alright. Yeah, and obviously, every guy's favorite, especially Koikos. A lot of girls!
Sit down.
Alright man, that's all the notes for today.
You good looking thing, don't you ever die.
The problem is, Justin is so addicted to his social life and making his image seem so perfect that he feels all this pressure and forgets to be himself.
Okay, miss, I'm sorry I'm late. I was busy singing play during a project.
Charles.
That's why I'm late.
You've been tardy every day for the past month. This is your last warning till suspension.
Yeah, but it was just like 1 or 2 minutes. I'm not even late.
No, Charles, sit down!
It's joke time! Hey Keeper, you know if you were food, you know what you'd be?
What?
A fine apple.
Well, if you'd be a vegetable, you know what you'd be?
What?
A cute cucumber. Are you a drug?
Why?
Because you're addicting.
School, 12 p.m. lunch.
This is Alexis. He finds stress relief in food. As a child, his parents would punish him by not giving him sweets, as most parents do. Growing up, however, he felt deprived, and now that he is older and has more freedom, he indulges in these things.
So what do we have here? Right, there's fish, rice, fries, yeah, everything. It's amazing. Alright, isn't that amazing, Koika? Inka? Justin? Grant? Julian? Food?
Hey, yo, fat boy. Don't you think you have too much on your plate?
Dude, I ain't fat, okay? And this is good stuff. You should try it sometime.
However, he does it to an extent that it affects his health in many negative ways.
Dude, I just don't think this stuff is good for you. You can get sick in the future, you know. I'm just saying.
Whatever, man. Food's life.
Self-harm comes in different ways. It can come in cutting, burning, extreme diets, and so much more. This is Crystal. Growing up, she was always made fun of her weight. Even her family would compare her to her siblings. Now, she's been extremely conscious with her weight to the point where she does not eat at all.
Hey Chris, aren't you gonna eat lunch? I haven't seen you eat for like the past week.
I don't know, I had a big breakfast today, that's why I'm so hungry. Wait, no, I'm not hungry. Yeah, I'm not hungry.
Are you sure? I really think you should eat.
Yeah,
Here.
fine.
No, seriously, here, have some of my food.
Thanks, I guess. Needless to say, this extreme diet has caused problems to her health. Her family and friends have already taken notice of the sudden change in her weight over the past few months.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, Alexis, I can smell that from here. Marcus, are you religious?
Why?
Because you're the answer to all my prayers. School, 2 p.m., library. This is Noreen. Her parents raised her to be a studious and hardworking student. However, even though she would work hard, whenever she would have low grades, they would scold her, and she would feel disappointed in herself. This led her to study all the time, even when there was no need for it.
Noreen? What are you doing here? We don't have a test today, right?
Yeah, we don't, but Jeff beat me in our last test by 1 point.
Okay. Oh, by the way, are you going to Justin's party this Friday?
No, I can't. I have schoolwork to do.
Alright. You might be stressing yourself out, you know. Just a thought. Anyways, I gotta go find Koiko. Bye, Noreen.
Can I have that book?
Because she'd overwork herself and dedicate her time to studying, she could never find quality time with her friends and family. This took a toll on her health as well. She would always be fatigued because she would lose sleep over studying.
This is Franz. Unlike Noreen's family, his family believes that you should work hard but play harder. Franz, however, took this to the extreme. Instead of doing what his parents told, he always played and did no work at all.
What are you doing? What are you working something? Oh, I'm not working, bro. Look at this. It's beautify videos.
While he was able to develop a good social life, in return, he completely declined all his schoolwork and put little to no effort in any of his academic requirements. His parents and relatives began to get worried about him and his future.
I can't wait to go home.
You guys are here pala. Our teacher gave us the test results from the last one we had. She told me to hand them out to you guys. These are in order, I think. Jem, here's yours.
Whoa! I got 100! Again! Perfect! Boom! I'll set the record more! Hey, can you please be quiet? It's like we're watching some PewDiePie videos here, and it's Minecraft.
Sayang na rin, you only got 2 mistakes.
Noreen, why do you look so upset?
I got a 98 in her test, and I studied all night for that. I didn't even get the first place. Why am I so stupid? France,
Yeah?
you got the lowest in class. You should probably start taking school more seriously.
Yeah, like I care.
Hey Kiefer,
What?
I may not be a photographer, but I can totally picture us together.
Oh, here's a mathematical one. My love for you is like dividing by 0. It cannot be defined.
Hey, can I take a picture with you?
Why?
So that I can prove to my friends that angels do exist. School, 4 p.m. This is Inka and her boyfriend Koiko. Inka was never able to receive assurance and support from her family. Not enough at least. Instead, she turned to looking for these things wherever she could, including romantic relationships.
Koiko, what are you looking at?
Oh, I was just checking some messages.
And did you check mine from last night?
What? That was like at 12 a.m. I was asleep already.
You sleep so early. I feel like I'm putting more effort into this relationship than you are.
What do you mean? There's classes today. I had to sleep early.
I sleep late for you. You check their messages and you don't check mine? Whatever.
Well, your hair looks nice today, by the way.
So you're saying my hair looks bad every other day?
What? No, of course not. It's just that you usually tie your hair.
And what's wrong with me tying my hair?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with you tying your hair. What did I even...
But that's what you're implying. Did you hear that? He just said I look ugly when I tie my hair. Pretty sure he just said you look nice.
Thank you. See?
Now you believe her more than your own girlfriend?
What? No,
You know what? I'm done with you two.
Because of this, she began focusing on the relationship more than she focused on developing herself. She began losing who she was, basing all her worth on how well the relationship was going. Whenever something was wrong, she would not question if her and Koiko were good for each other, but would rather question if she herself was good enough.
But to others, their relationship was perfect. This is Bea. Bea grew up alone, and just like Inka, she lacked support and reassurance from her family and friends. However, she instead craves a romantic relationship in order to release these frustrations.
Bea! Did you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a bit distracted. I'm sorry. It's just that I want something like that. Like what? A boyfriend? Bea, we're in high school. We don't have any time for that. I just want someone to be there for me. Bea, I'm your best friend. I'm literally there for you. It's just that this one's a bit different. Whatever. Never mind. I give up.
Because she craved a romantic relationship so much, she disregarded all the other people who were around her, even some of her closest friends. She wanted something so bad that she failed to realize what she had. She neglected all her personal relationships with others in search of a romantic one. Because of these addictions, one by one, their lives start falling apart.
You know what? I'm sick of this. I've all this work to do, and I can't take it anymore. And I know I have to do it, but I just downloaded this new dating simulator, and I guess I have no choice. Where are those guys? Oh, hey, Charles. Charles, you're going to the party this Friday, right? Charles, come on, man. I'm sorry about earlier. Charles, at least look at my photos. Charles.
Charles! 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 Charles!
Why am I so stupid? A 98! Why couldn't you always win? You're always letting him beat you! Franz, hey! Franz, hey, I'm trying to help you, but I see no effort whatsoever. You might not even make it to the next school year.
Why do people judge my eating habits? Like, I mean, what's their problem? Food brings me comfort. What right do you have to judge me? I don't care anymore. At least I got myself a new girlfriend. Hi, young burger. Good, let's go.
Okay. Remember what you saw on the internet? Flip your hair, curl your hair, flutter your eyes. Wait, that's so stupid! No one's ever gonna like you!
Gosh, I'm so hungry, but I can't eat because they'll judge me again. They'll think I'm fat, and I just can't take that anymore.
Go get your hands off her! Someone else can have this thing. Someone, how dare you!
Guys, I'm helping! Guys, Charles!
I keep losing followers. What am I gonna do? This is my life. I can't let my life slip away. I need something. I need a story. Something that'll go popular. Here we go.
Do you now see the effects of addiction?
It happens to everyone, even the best of us. God gives us so many blessings, and when we start to abuse these things, it can start to ruin our lives.
Addiction comes in different forms.
It's addiction in practically every aspect of our lives. Our social life,
Our student life,
our food life,
and even our love life, which were all shown in this presentation. As a society, we've come to see addiction as drugs
alcohol.
or smoking.
It is so much more than that.
We need to realize that most addictions affect all of us.
It can just be as destructive and harmful.
Sometimes we don't even realize that we're addicted until it's too late.
Crazy phone, I'm Loba. I don't know where to go. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, mister. Excuse me, mister, do you know where Bethel is? I'm gonna be late.
Hey, excuse me,
Why are people always on their phones nowadays?
excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me, miss. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Excuse
Miss
me.
Bethel.
Excuse me, do you need any help?
Yes, do you know where Bethel is?
I can take you there.
Look up! I have 422 friends, yet I'm lonely. I speak to all of them every day, yet none of them really know me. The problem I have sits in the spaces between looking into their eyes or the name on the screen.
I took a step back and opened my eyes. I looked around and then realized that this media we call social is anything but when we open our computers and it's our doors being shut.
All this technology we have is just an illusion. A community, companionship, a sense of inclusion. Yet when you step away from this device of a delusion, you awaken to see a world of confusion.
A world where we're slaves to the technology we mastered, where time is wasted and relationships are shattered. A world of self-interest, self-image, self-promotion, where we share all our best bits but leave out the emotion.
We are at our most happy with an experience we share. But is it the same if no one is there? Be there for your friends and they'll be there too. But no one will be if a group message will do.
We edit and exaggerate. We crave adoration. We pretend we don't notice the social isolation. We put our words into order until our lives are glistening. We don't even know if anyone is listening.
Being alone isn't the problem.
Let me just emphasize that if you read a book, paint a picture, or do some exercise, you're being present and productive. not reserved or recluse. You're being awake and attentive and putting your time to good use.
So when you're in public and you start to feel alone, put your hands behind your head and step away from the phone. You don't need to stare at your menu or at your contact list. Just talk to one another and learn to coexist.
I can't stand to hear the silence of a busy commuter train when no one wants to talk to the fear of looking insane. We're becoming unsocial. It no longer satisfies to engage with one another and look into someone's eyes.
We're surrounded by children who, since they were born, were just living like robots and think it's the norm. It's not very likely that we will make the world scale stand if we can't entertain a child without using an iPad.
When I was a child, I'd never be home. I'd be out with my friends, on our bikes we'd roam. We'd fall on our elbows, graze up our knees. We'd even have our own tree house high up in the trees.
Now the parks are so quiet it gives me a chill. To see no children outside and the swings hanging still. No hide and seek or tag, we're static and crippled. We're a generation of idiots, smartphones and dumb people.
So look up from your phone, shut down a display, take in your surroundings and make the most of today. Just one real connection is all it can take to show you the difference that being there can make.
Be there in the moment when she gives you the look that you remember forever as when love overtook.
The time you first hold her hand or first kiss her lips. The time you first disagree but still love her to bit.
The time you don't need to tell hundreds about what you've just done because you want to share the moment with just this one.
Time you want to sell your computer so you can buy a girl. For the great girl of your dreams is now the real thing.
The time when you want to start a family and the moment when you first hold your baby girl and get to fall in love again.
The time she keeps you up at night when all you want is rest. And the time you wipe away the tears as your baby flees the nest.
The time when your little girl brings a boy for you to hold. The day he calls you granddad and makes you feel old.
The time you take in all you've made just by giving life attention, and how you're glad you didn't waste it by looking down at some invention.
The time you hold your wife's hand and sit down beside her bed. You tell her that you love her and lay a kiss upon her head. She then whispers to you quietly as her heart gives her finally.
I'm lucky I met you, the lost boy in the street.
But none of these times ever happened.
We never had any of this.
When you're too busy looking down,
You don't see the chances you miss.
So look up from your phone.
Shut down a display.
We have a finite existence.
A set number of days.
why waste all your time getting caught in the net?
It's when the end comes,
Nothing's worse than regret.
I too am guilty of being part of this machine. This virtual world where we are heard but not seen.
Where we type and don't talk, where we read as we chat, where we spend hours together without making eye contact.
Don't give it to a life where you follow the hype.
Give people your love.
Don't give them your life.
Disconnect from the need to be heard and
divine.
Go out into the world, leave distractions behind.
look up from your phone.
Shut down the display.
Be caught in the moment.
Live life the real way.